This has been the most difficult day of my life. What I thought was my past, a superbly happy childhood, a few great friends, a decent career, well, it's all turned into a nightmare in the space of just a few hours. How? By a damn TV program investigating my history, and at my own stupid request. Can I be angry at knowing the truth, though? Perhaps. Because it means I need to take action, and I'm not going to take the easy way out. Who am I? My name is Isaac Remington, and I'm going to have my revenge.
Welcome to Confusing Histories. This week's show is all about this man, Isaac Remington. Isaac, why don't you tell us some more about why you called the Confusing Histories team?
Well, Davina, thanks for having me on. The first thing I'd like to say is I haven't had a particularly tough life. I mean, I was born here in Los Santos and adopted, but they were an English couple. They took me back to the UK. I grew up in a loving family. I went to a good boarding school, hence the accent. I spent my first 10 years with the Royal Air Force, the RAF. And then I got a career in finance in London.
So things were going very well for you. What changed?
I decided I wanted to come back to my roots, back to where I was born. My adoptive father was in the army and he died on duty overseas when I was just 15. And recently my adoptive mother passed away following a short battle with cancer. I loved my time in the UK, but I suddenly found myself there without a family. And honestly, losing my mother made me want to get away. To get out of the country to a certain extent too.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's never easy losing the person you care about most. Do you think perhaps one of the reasons we are talking today is to see if your birth family can help fill that void?
I guess so. My parents never told me anything about my birth family, so it's difficult to know what to expect.
Well, Isaac, let's hope we can help you, like we've helped so many others, and bring you together with your mum and dad.
And cut. Good job, guys.
Thanks, Isaac. We will get our investigators working on this straight away, and we will be back in touch to film the next part as soon as we have what we need. Okay?
It was a long wait while the investigative team at Confusing Histories went to work. It was also a silent wait. As pleasant and friendly as Davina came across in the first interview, I didn't hear another thing from her. Until yesterday, that is. They set up another interview for tonight.
Isaac, you asked us to find out about your birth family, and so we sent out our investigators to discover whatever we could. Isaac, I'm sorry, but we found out that your birth mother died only a few days after you were born. I am so sorry.
That's okay. I never knew her, so it's hard to be upset, right?
I know, but you had hopes, and I'm sorry we couldn't give you what you hoped for. What we can do is to tell you about your mother, if you would like.
Please. I'd love to hear what her life was like. I'm not sure I'm ready to know why she gave me up, but I think deep down I have to know.
Well, from all the sources we spoke to, your mother was a kind and loving woman. Her name was Anna Forbes. Amazingly, she served in the US Air Force, mirroring your choice to join the RAF back in the UK. As with a lot of women at the time, she performed admirably, but did not progress through the ranks like some of her male contemporaries.
Magnus Pit, keep up the good work and you'll be colonel in no time.
She had a few boyfriends, but nothing serious. She bought a small house in Palento Bay and worked hard to try and progress her career. But one night proved to be horrifically costly for Anna and her happy life, when she waved goodbye to her friends after a night out in Los Santos and ran into her colleague, now her boss, Magnus Pit.
Hey Magnus, how's life in the office's mess treating you?
Hey Anna, it's good, though I miss seeing you every day.
Thanks Magnus. I'm just heading home now. You staying out?
Depends. You fancy coming with me?
No, Magnus. It's been a long night, and I've got to get back to Palito Bay.
You're no fun, Anna. Stay here, and I might have to order you to stay if you're not careful.
We're not at the base now, Magnus, and we're off duty. Lose the attitude, I'm going home.
No, you're not.
No, get off me. Get off!
After she was raped, Anna did not want to tell the police, or tell anyone. She did not feel she could jeopardise her career, given that Magnus was her superior and wasn't sure anyone would believe her anyway. We only knew this after she confided in her friend, Olivia Parkinson, many months later when she realised she was pregnant. Pregnant with you, Isaac. I'm so sorry, Isaac. This must be so hard, as I know this isn't what...
How did my mother die?
Isaac, are you...
Tell me, Davina.
Isaac,
Tell me, for God's sake!
Before she gave birth, she arranged the adoption with her parents. She handed you over a few hours after the birth. All we know after that is that she was found dead in the foothills of Mount Chiliad. Isaac, I'm sorry, but she killed herself.
The revelations about my mother, about Anna, were devastating. My entire life now balances on what I do next. And if I'm to take revenge on Magnus Pit, or my father, then I must plan it carefully. The time for rage and despair has passed, or at least it can wait. Not now. Now we think. And then we act.
Tommy Roster was his name, someone I met when I was working in London. I helped him with some financial work. It was all above board, but Tommy was clearly involved in business that was not so clean-cut. He trusted me not to look closely, and for that, I hoped he might feel like he owed me. He moved to Los Santos a few years ago, perhaps to escape his past too. Now I needed to find out just how much Tommy was into back then, and how much he'd be willing to help me now. Tommy had taken my call, said he'd meet me to talk. Now I just had to wait to see if he showed up. Hey Tommy.
Isaac, long time no see. How you doing, man?
Yeah, not too bad, although the last couple of weeks have been pretty goddamn interesting.
Well, I was wondering why I got a call out of the blue, although I did see you on the TV the other week. Some random history programme that I flicked onto in between the Pounders game.
Sorry, I know it's been so long since we last even spoke, but I'm really hoping you might be able to help me out. I filled Tommy in on what had happened in the last month, and what I learned about my past, and what I learned about Magnus Pit. And that brings me here. Bit messed up, eh?
Wow, that is some serious shit. So what do you need me for?
Magnus Pit. This man, his actions caused my birth mother to kill herself. He needs to pay for it.
So this guy's your father?
That miserable excuse for a human is not my father.
Okay, calm down. What do you need?
I want to find out everything about Magnus and then get right under his skin. Mess up everything that is important to him. I know when we worked on your projects back in London, I got the impression you might have some experience and know some people that could help.
Hey, buddy. I know I owe you one for what you did for me back then, but I'm not a heavy. You know what I mean? I don't, hurt people.
You won't have to, that's my responsibility. I need your help with the planning, where to get the right equipment. You've got a safe house here, right?
Yeah, of course. I gotta think about this. This is some heavy shit.
I know, and I'm sorry for throwing all this at you after all this time. Have a think tonight, call me tomorrow. Thanks for the drink, it was great seeing you again.
Yeah, no worries, man. Good to see you too. What the f... Bartender, another round.
Tommy called me the next morning. He was in, not just because he owed me, but because he couldn't stand the idea of letting Magnus Pit get away with what he had done. So, we're all set on the guns. What else do we need to do?
We need a plan, and the key part of that is...
Intel. We need to know everything about this guy if we're going to mess up his life.
Exactly. Let's head to the house. I've got the perfect setup ready for getting our shit together.
We worked hard through the night learning everything we could about Magnus. It was clear he had gone to a high rank in the Air Force, had invested his money well, and had a luxury mansion close to Fort Zancudo. Whilst he still worked closely with the Air Force, he had resigned and formed a company called Merryweather, a defence contractor, or what you might call a group of thugs offering mercenary services to the highest bidder, which was currently the US government. This was not going to be an easy task.
Right, I've just heard Magnus is having a meeting today at the quarry near Sandy Shores. I don't know who he's meeting, but let's go check it out and see what we can find.
There he is, Magnus Pit in the flesh.
Okay, calm down. You don't need to do anything hasty.
I know. We're playing the long game, remember? Let's see what they're doing. You bought the kit? Jeez, Tommy, what the hell is that? Where are the binoculars?
I forgot them? But this would do just fine.
Did you not think to take the scope off?
I could do, but when I wouldn't look as cool, would I? Plus, this thing amplifies sound. We can hear every word they're saying.
Nice.
Major Darkmoor, thank you for coming at short notice. How are things within the LSFA?
On schedule, sir. Our successful attack on the Maze Bank last year has pushed the organisation underground. They've started calling us terrorists.
That's because you are, Major. Your current status is not a big concern, as frankly, your success has already been achieved. Merryweather were installed as the defence contractor for the whole of Los Santos, and well, I trust you've been enjoying 12 months of very satisfactory payslips.
Yes, sir. Forgive me, sir, but I thought our goal was to cause enough civil unrest in Los Santos to prompt political change.
Well, yes, Darkmoor, that is the longer-term goal, and why I wanted to meet with you. I've had an off-the-grid weapon shipment delivered that will help rearm your men. Can you remobilize the ones rearmed?
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Then get a suitably large truck, head to the docks and pick up the weapons. You'll know it's shipped, the crew will approach you. Then, take it to the Humane Labs installation. It's under Merryweather control so you won't be disturbed. Use Warehouse 3.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Anything else, sir?
Go wait in the car. I'm going to call the supplier and get confirmation of your mission time.
Hold on. Magnus is in with the Los Santos Freedom Army? He arranged for the Maze Bank bombing. That killed over 200 innocent civilians.
Whoa, that makes every Merryweather scumbag a terrorist. Hell, you know I said I wasn't a heavy? Well, I'm still not. But if a Merryweather grunt gets in the way, he's going down. No mercy. I lost a friend in that explosion. Damn it.
What was that? Someone's up there. Darkmoor, get them and kill them. Call when it's done and I'll give you the shipment timescales. Go!
Time to go, Isaac. We've been spotted. We have to leave now. Get ready to jump on 3. 3!
Colonel Pitt, it's Major Darkmoor. It's done, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I don't know who they were, but they're finished, sir.
Good. And the ship we discussed will be arriving at 3 p.m. tomorrow. You have your orders. Move out.
Will do, sir.
Lieutenant Jones is Colonel Pitt. We have a problem. I thought Darkmoor would see this whole enterprise was all about establishing Merryweather as the de facto army for Los Santos. But he clearly believes this political, ideological BS that he's fighting for, and that makes him dangerous to us. After all, we want Merryweather to have brought peace to Los Santos and set the Freedom Army packing. Arrange for Darkmoor's immediate resignation the minute the shipment's delivered. Make it permanent, Lieutenant.
Tommy, that was far too close for comfort. That was some seriously good driving. Nice one.
Cheers. And the good news is they probably don't know who we are, and they think we're dead.
Very true. Hey, I'm sorry about your car. Tell me you've got insurance.
Sort of. I've got another 3 in the garage.
Jesus, Tommy, just how rich did you get off that business in London?
It's all good. Right, down to business. I think we have a weapons shipment to hijack. We know the weapons are being moved from the Los Santos docks in a large truck. It's being transported to the Humane Labs, and that they're being stored in Warehouse 3. Right, what's the plan?
I think we try and intercept the truck en route. We have 2 main options in my mind. An attack on the highway, or on the long winding road leading to the lab itself.
The winding road's probably better for us to execute a cool trap, but then we may get trapped ourselves trying to get away. The highway would be messier with a lot of people around, but that does mean there's some more noise for us to escape into.
Let's go for the highway. What kit do we need?
We're all sorted for guns. I picked up some sticky bombs and ammunition last night, which could definitely come in handy for taking out any escorts. Let's stick with the Zentorno for a speedy exit.
Good plan. How are we going to work out the timing for the convoy?
So I'll stake the docks out and let you know when they're coming. How many to expect and if they deviate from the route.
Good. I'll set the trap. Right, let's do this.
Isaac, come in. It's Tommy.
Go ahead, Tommy.
Darkmoor's here and he's loading up the truck. How are you getting on?
All set. Let me know when they're heading off.
Right, he's leaving now. I'm going to follow. Isaac, they're heading along the highway as planned. We're probably a minute out from the bridge.
Good work. I'll plant sticky bombs at the bridge to take out the lead vehicle.
Nice. I'm going to go in closer and see if I can get a sticky bomb on the back of the rear escort. We're coming round the bend by the prison. I think I can see the bridge.
I see you, buddy. I see you. We go. Place the bomb. You're detonating first, remember? And go on my count. 3, 2, 1, now. Could do with some help here, Tommy. He's got me pinned.
I'm on it, don't worry. Hey, pow! Out of the truck, Dartmoor. Slowly, with your hands where I can see them.
Who in the blue hell are you?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
Easy, buddy. What are we going to do with this one?
Simple, let's just finish him and take the truck.
I'm thinking about sending a message to Magnus. We want to screw with him after all, right?
I'm not sure we've got time to decide now. Hear that? The cops are on their way. I guess a couple of explosions do have that effect.
Secure Dartmoor, get him in the truck and then get your Zentorno. Help me get out of here. Great driving yet again, my friend. I couldn't have lost the cops without you.
No worries. Plan executed to perfection. Although I do need another Zentorno.
One more decision to make, though. What do we do with that piece of garbage? Kill him right here, right now? Or send him back to Magnus with a message?
So here we go, it's the time for the next decision in the Isaac Remington story, and it's again up to you, the viewers, to decide what Isaac and Tommy do next. So the choice for this episode is simple. Do Isaac and Tommy kill Dartmoor, or do they send him back to Magnus with a message? The choice is yours. You've got 5 days to vote in the comments section below, and whatever you decide will come to pass in the next episode. Thanks for watching, remember to vote, and please subscribe to the channel to ensure you don't miss out on the next episode.